saw Woodstock for the first time was 25 years ago, 26 now. And I saw, you know, a lot of great musicians, and it was like a dream for me. I never thought in my life to one day to be there, and I was there. The most exciting thing was that I was there with a great artist that I loved from when I was young, and Zuchero was there, Traffic, Santana, you know, and the reason why, I don't know. I have a great relationship with international artists. They respect me, they respect what I'm doing, and they love my music. So probably this is the reason that when decide to, you know, these big events are always, most of the time, are always for Americans or English, and they probably try to open the barrier for other musicians coming from other countries, like Yusundur from Africa, for example, or Nascimento from Brazil. And when they decide to have an European act, probably they chose me for my music and for the great relationship that I have with international musicians. I started to listen to Otis Redding and Marvin Gaye and Aretha Franklin when I was very young, and I went to San Francisco too, because in Italy there was no, at that time for me there was no way to find a deal and to make a record of soul or blues or rhythm and blues. All the record company was interested about melodic singer, typical melodic Italian singer, that I was not interested in that kind of music. So I went to San Francisco for 2 years to find a way to make a record with American musicians that they like blues, or they love rhythm blues. So that's why I went to San Francisco, and then I come back and I played with David Sanchez, with Narada, Michael Walden, with Corrado Rustici, and Randy Jackson on bass, and then I come back in Italy with this tape, with this track, and I'll send the tape to the record company, to many record company, and the first that answering me was Polygon. So that's why I'm in Polygon. They was the first record that believed in me and this kind of, you know, different Italian ways to do music. I was never been staying in a classic concert before the '91, and I thought the classic music was boring, so that's why I never go to the opera concert then. But there was an invitation to listen to Pavarotti in the town where I was born, that is Reggio Emilia, and I was there, and he was singing a romanza di Puccini or di Verdi, and I was so, you know, it was so great, and I listened to melodies, and I think that there was great melody and still modern. So that's why when I came home, I put my hand on the piano, and I wrote a song in 5 minutes that is called Miserere. And there was is a gospel song, but there is a part for a tenor. So I called Pavarotti, and fortunately, his daughter is a big fan of mine, and he says, "Come on, you know, come on and talk with my father tomorrow." And I went for dinner with him, and we listened to the song. He liked it very much, but he said no, because I never do something like that with a rock artist. I don't know what, if I'm able to sing with a rock artist, and I insist. And at the end, he says, okay, we can try to record a song. And that was the beginning of a big collaboration. And every year we do a big event in Modena for War Child with, that is called Pavarotti and Friends, and this is the 4th edition. That every year is better, is getting better. With the big artists, with the rock and roll artists like Bono, Brian Eno, Sting, Eric Clapton, Elton John, Michael Bolton, etc. I grew up in a countryside in the north of Italy, and the old people, they used to have a hat and beer and a stomach full of beer or wine. And when I was a child, I thought that this old man with the hat, they was wise. And for me it means that, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it's it's a symbol of to be wise, to be old and wise. It was exactly what I thought. I mean, I was very happy to be here, to be there, because I start to play Delta Mississippi music, blues, and it's a crazy town. It's a crazy town. Every day there is music everywhere, and everybody playing the streets. It's like to be in, every time in Carnival. First, I have a great relationship with all the musicians that I collaborate, but I can say I'm a big friend and I'm a big fan of Eric Clapton, Sting, Paul Young is my best friend now, and Brian May. The second was no, I can't remember the second question.
All the songs in English and Italian.
Why the songs are in English? I prefer to sing in Italian, of course, and I've tried to sing Italian all around the world, but there are still barriers, language barriers, in England, for example, and in America, that if you don't sing in English, they don't promote your record on the radio, they don't play it. So that is a little bit not good, is a little bit conservative, and that's why I translate some song in English. I don't know. I was not very happy with the video because there was too many women around. And where there are women, there is trouble. So they around. There was too much, and I cut some of them. Because it was too much sexual things in this video. I'm not against sexual or sexy thing, but it's just a song. It was not a striptease.
Which was the most sensual? I mean, you get.
I can't remember. I saw many women in my life, and I can't remember the last one, the 3 days ago. I can't remember the face or I can't remember one video.
Viața lui a văzut foarte multe femei și după ce aveam nici măcar de cea de-am 3 zile.
Chris, avem un mesaj de 10 secunde pentru.
Ti ringrazio dell'augurio, spero di avere lo stesso successo che hanno avuto gli altri, però io faccio un altro tipo di musica e le cose devono andare avanti in ogni caso. Allora, devo dire a tutti molto sumesh.